Okay, before we get started in any movement, we're just going to activate your deep core. So, still laying down on your back, shoulders are nice and relaxed. Take your fingertips and find the bony part of your hips. And then walk your fingertips into about halfway between your belly button and the hips. And then continue to take those deep breaths, filling your belly up with air. Feel your belly press against your fingers. And then as you exhale, feel your belly tighten underneath your fingertips. Try to connect with those little deep core muscles down there. As you inhale, release everything, letting your belly grow big under your fingertips. And then as you exhale, tightening those muscles underneath your fingertips, feeling them activate. These are your transverse abdominals. These are those deep, deep core muscles that help with your pelvic stability, your spinal mobility, everything good about Pilates. Lots of it comes from your transverse abdominals. So it's really important to make sure that we know what it feels like to have them activated. One more deep breath here. And then really tighten as you exhale. And feel those lower belly muscles activated. Let's activate your deep core with some marching. So you're still down on your back. Your arms relaxed down by your side. We're going to alternate, bringing the legs up to a 90-degree angle. Activating the deep core as you lift. And then we'll move on to the lower. So now on my left leg. And then exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Trying to stop the leg at 90 degrees. Starting to develop that mind-body connection with where your body's at. And what it feels like to engage those deep core muscles. You can place your fingers next to your hip bones, between your hip bones and belly button. And start to feel your lower belly tighten as you lift each leg. The more intentional this movement, the more connection you'll find. You're trying to keep your hips stable. 3 more on each side. 2. And 1. Now you're ready to get into your workout. Alright, we've got some abdominal curls with marching. So you're going to start laying down on your back. And you're going to bring your knees up, do a 90-degree angle, pointing your toes, keeping your knees hip distance apart. Your arms or your hands are going to come behind your head, interlaced with your elbows in your peripheral vision. You're going to exhale, lift your chest off the mat, curling forward. And inhale, lower. On this next one, you're going to begin to lower your right toes down to the mat to curl up. And then inhale, lower your head back down as you lift your right knee back up. And then you're going to alternate. So your next curl up, you're going to lower your left toes. And then lower back down both knees at 90 degrees. We're going to continue to alternate, moving really slow, connecting with those deep muscles. No matter how long you've been doing Pilates, this one is going to find some muscles you don't know about. And inhale, lower. Remembering to use that breath as a tool. And we're here for 3 more on each side. Keeping Your knees are gonna come up to a 90-degree angle, so tabletop position. Your arms are gonna be parallel up towards the sky, shoulders relaxed down and back. You're going to start to extend your left leg long. As your right arm reaches down towards the mat, you're gonna tap, and then bring it back to center. Then you're gonna alternate. Left arm, right leg, go away from the body, and then back into center. So as your arm and leg go away from your body, you're focusing on pulling your rib cage closer down towards your hips. You can inhale as you lower and exhale to pull back to center. Only go as low as you can, keeping that core activation. You'll be able to tell if it's too far. If you feel anything flare up, stop there and return back to center. We're just going to do 2 more on each side. You're doing great. Last one. Ooh, feel my core. All right, and you can relax. This exercise is the tabletop 100, so you're starting on your back with your knees in a tabletop position, which just is a 90-degree angle. Your arms are up towards the sky. You're gonna take a deep breath in. On your exhale, your ribs are gonna pull down towards your hips. Your arms are gonna be parallel to the mat. You're going to pull your core in and start to inhale as you pulse your arms for 5, and then exhale for 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. You're already halfway done. Good job keeping that core really activated. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 2 more sets. And you can relax your neck down to the mat, bring your knees in towards your chest. All right, next up we have our bear holds. So you're starting in an all fours position with your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You're going to curl your toes underneath your feet, and we're going to check in with our core, make sure you're nice and active, and then you're gonna bring your knees up to a hover. And we're just gonna breathe here for a second, just checking in with your body, make sure you're pressing your weight through your hands and through your toes. Your core is engaged, you're remembering to breathe, maybe breathing in for 3, and out for 3. You can maybe I don't know, whatever you got to do. Hopefully you're listening to some music. Ooh. This is another one of those sneaky little moves. It doesn't look hard because you're just sitting there, but it takes a lot to keep your body still. And we're just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower your knees and untuck your toes and relax for a moment. Now we have the straight leg lift from all fours with an opening out to the side. So you're starting wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Check in with your core, pull it in. Extend your left leg long away from your body. On your next exhale, lift that leg up straight. Open it out to the side, bring it back through center, and lower that down. So your exhale, lifting, opening up, bringing back to center, and inhale over. We're here for 6 more of these. Nothing is moving except for that left leg through the hip. Nice and long. Every muscle in your leg is recruited to keep it straight. Keeping the core pulled in for 3, 2, and 1. And you can relax your left knee down and switch it out for the right. Check in with your core. Exhale, lift that right leg, open up to the side, back to center, and lower. This one gets so deep into that hip. Sneaky. Four, three, two, last one, and you can relax that knee back to center. Okay, you did a lot of hard, deep core work today. We're just gonna stretch out your side body a little bit as we start to wind down. So you can come onto your right hip, bringing your feet to the left side of you. You're going to grab your left ankle with your left hand, and then reach your left arm over toward the left, pressing your right hip into the mat as you pull across and over your body with that right fingertips. Take a deep breath in, expanding your side body. Exhale, letting go of any tension. And then you can relax your right arm down and then switch your legs. So placing your left hip on the mat and your feet are to the right of you. Right arm goes on the right ankle. Left arm comes overhead, reaching over to the right, over your body, opening up through the left side body. Take a deep breath in, filling up those left ribs. Exhale, let go. And then you can let that arm down to the side and take a couple more deep breaths.